The Cursed Beauty Queen, JonBenét's shadow, 20 years. For 20 long years, the shadow of a 6-year-old angel has hung like a nightmare over America, returning with a cold whisper every Christmas morning. JonBenét Ramsey. The very name is a curse now. The disturbing echoes of a bright, sexualized child beauty queen intertwined with the ominous melody of a murder where innocence was swallowed by darkness. The story is in a moldy old newspaper clipping. It's a living, breathing nightmare. Boulder, Colorado. A sparkling Christmas morning under a blanket of snow. But on that day, the Grand Ramsey home was a silent witness to a catastrophe. Patsy Ramsey, her hands trembling, lifted the phone, her voice a ghostly wail. She reported her daughter missing from her bed, leaving behind a 2.5-page, chilling ransom note. The note was written on the family's own stationery, in a handwriting disturbingly familiar, like a nightmare made real. Police arrived to a chaotic scene, the house teeming with friends freely moving. The crime scene became a slaughterhouse for fingerprint hunters, a massacre for evidence. From the very first moments, this case was sealed by a suffocating chain of errors. When the ransom call never came, John Ramsey and a friend descended into the cold, echoing basement. And there, the darkest gift of Christmas awaited them. JonBenét, bound, gagged, her body rigid. As John carried his daughter up from that dark abyss into the light, he could slowly into their faces with full horror. She was already dead. A severe blow to the head, strangulation with a crude garrote made from her mother's paintbrush, and signs of possible sexual assault. The killer must have known the house layout intimately. Like a phantom, they found the little girl's bedroom and leaped out of them, dragged her to that repulsive basement, all without waking anyone. The poisonous seeds of suspicion. Over the years, this slowly burrowed into humanity's actually heralded a chilling silence. The case remained as cold and unsolved as the Christmas snow in Boulder. The public, the police, even JonBenét's own parents began to believe that every detail was part of the plot. Even the date of death carved into her tombstone, December 25th, 1996, became fodder for conspiracy theories. They found her body on the 26th. How could they know she died on Christmas Day? Whispers poisoned every claim of the family's innocence. The media hysteria surrounding the case was a separate horror. The little girl's autopsy photos graced the pages of the most disgusting tabloids. Journalists claimed to have converted from Judaism to Christianity just to infiltrate the Ramsey's church, and accusations against the family symbol. I decided then and there that Patsy was the killer, wrote one author. This was not just a murder. It was a mirror reflecting a societal hysteria, a hunger for judgment and fear. The curse of beauty pageants and the shadow of parents, JonBenét's beauty pageant photos. Her made-up face, her adult-like poses, that disturbing strut on stage. These images turned public opinion against her family after her death. Many in Boulder felt this spectacle didn't belong to them. They're not from here, whispers spread. It was as if these exotic southern rituals had brought a curse with them. But the case was complex, just like the murder itself. The Ramsey case was like a Rorschach test. Everyone looked at the same evidence but saw a different horror. The long, strange ransom note, demanding a specific amount of money, almost exactly matching the bonus John Ramsey received that year. The fact that the note was written on the Ramsey's own stationery with their own pen. For some, this proved the family's guilt. Well, for others, it showed the killer's bracelets. Who would write such a long note inside a house undetected? Or was it a dark figure who entered the house while the family was out, waiting until they fell asleep? The parents' demeanor was also constantly questioned. The Ramseys didn't seem to act the way parents should in this situation, wrote one author. They were hugging, comforting each other. but trauma affects people in unpredictable ways. The truth beneath the shock and grief was too deep to ever be seen from the outside. An unsolved riddle, an endless nightmare. Even after 2 decades, the murder of JonBenét Ramsey remains one of the darkest stains on America's heart. The case grows colder with each passing day, many secrets having gone to the grave with Patsy Ramsey. The hysteria surrounding the murder has outlived JonBenét's short life threefold. This case isn't just an unsolved murder. It's a nightmare that holds a mirror to humanity's deepest fears, its most savage prejudices, and its most cruel curiosities. It's a chilling tale of how a child, in the place where she should have been safest, her own home, in the dead of night, could be killed. And the curtain on this story seems destined to remain forever ajar, whispering JonBenét's silent scream with every passing breeze.